Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing a review of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen. So here are my brows before, and this is them filled in, and I've got a couple of other shots to show you of my upper brow and then straight on to show you. And as you can see, it's really effective. A great way to mimic brow hairs and from a distance make them genuinely look hairy and full. So this is the brow pen. It's nice and sleek. The tip is made of tiny hairs that all taper to a microfine tip, which enables you to draw on tiny hair-like strokes. There are 9 shades available with a range of cool and warm undertones, and it is a waterproof formula, so the brows will stay in place until you take them off at the end of the day. And you might also like to know that the formulation is cruelty-free, vegan, fragrance-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, mineral oil-free, alcohol-free and talc-free. And as you will see, we have blonde, caramel, taupe, soft brown, medium brown, dark brown, ebony and granite. As I always do, I start at the very front of my brows at the base. I flick the pen upwards following the natural hair growth, and as it goes up it does curve off slightly to the side, so each hair does tilt ever so slightly towards the outer half of my face. And I create around 5 or 6 main posts, as I like to call them, and then I will use a lighter hand to fill in between those posts with tiny small strokes, and that just gives a bit more of a feathery feel to the brow. You'll find as your brow gets a little bit thicker, your strokes are a little bit shorter because they don't need to be as long. At the front, your brows are naturally quite sparse, so you'll find that they tend to be the most prominent lines that you end up creating with the pen. For this middle section of my brow at the top, I've changed the direction of my pen and the hairs are coming down towards the outer half of the face. The reason for this is because that's the direction that my hairs naturally grow, so I want to mimic that direction and just fill in this top half where the hairs are most sparse. And then to create a bit more of a stronger base to the brow, I'm just using the pen to flick up in tiny little strokes all the way along until we get to the arch of the eyebrow. Once you've filled in that arch area, you then want to turn your brush around again and start coming downwards because the hair does grow down towards the tail of the eyebrow. And again, this area on many people tends to be quite sparse. However, you do want your strokes to be quite small in this area because if they're too long, then the brow will look like it's drawn in as opposed to being filled with tiny little hairs. Also, the shade I'm using is taupe. So once I've finished filling in the brows, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel to set the hairs in place. Now, although I don't have super full brows naturally, I still need to apply the gel just to keep the shape that I've created. If the hairs start coming out of this area that I've drawn on, then it's going to look a little bit messy. It also gives the hairs a bit more of a HD feel, which I really like. So here you can see a before and after. The brow looks so much more full, and the tiny little hair strokes that you create are really effective, especially when you step back. This close up you can obviously see that we've drawn them on, but at a regular distance you wouldn't notice that. They just look nice, full and hairy. Now this close up, the taupe shade does look quite warm towards the back half of my brow. It looks more brown where it mixes in with the fullness of my natural hair. The areas that are a little bit more sparse, it does look a little bit warmer, but from a distance, again, it looks absolutely fine. That being said, all the colours are great. However, I would just like a shade that was a little bit ashier, just for me, because that's my personal preference. I love my Urban Decay Cool Cookie shade because that one really is the right amount of darkness and ashiness. I find that the medium brown in the Anastasia Beverly Hills one is really nice, but it's just a bit too dark for me, but it is slightly cooler than taupe. So I wore this for around 9 hours. It did not move, it stayed in place all day. It came off really well with a normal cleanser, so I'm really pleased with it. I would just love to see a slightly lighter ashier shade for those of you that have brow hairs that are like mine. So what do you guys think? Do you think you will try the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen? Let me know in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel. Don't forget to follow me outside of YouTube on my social handles, which will be on screen for you now. All the products I've used will be listed and linked in the description bar, and I will see you next week. Bye!